Hello, monsters abound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 5? Is it? I think it's part 5. I'm going to say part 5. Part 5 of my Horsey campaign. Dural Durak campaign. There we go, Alvin. Where we're going back on the attack. We lost our holdings in Norsca. We've come back. I was a little bit worried about Conquata holding out. Shouldn't have. It was fine. We've now got some other friends. We've got a Fenholk there. I don't think they're as good as Giants. I mean, they are... No, they're more expensive than Giants. Why the fuck would you want a Fenholk? Wait, do we get like a bonus to... Nope, it's just... Wait, did you... Hang on, you.
Our paths have crossed.
Yeah. Well, yeah, obviously. The Friends of Giants, is that... It's just upkeep for... No, the Giants are just cheaper than Fenholks. Which is a bit weird, considering they're better, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Like, if you have a look... So the Giant's got less armour, less melee defence, but is better in every other way. Oh, it's got less hit points as well. And I guess this guy does have... He does less speed, which... Meh. He does have regeneration, so that's quite nice. And does get more leadership, does give Winds of... I mean, I guess there's some things there, isn't there? There's some options. But what we would like to do, what I would like to do, is like get an army here so that we can defend... Basically, if we need to defend Albion, we can, without needing to rely on Durak nipping back to lend a hand. Which I think should be fine. Once we've uncovered, I think once we've got the money building, which should give us quite a chunk of cheddar, so it will. Oh yes, and then we can maybe recruit some more guys or something. And I think Durak should be fine, and we can then make some gains over here. More melee attack and defense for warbands. It's not bad. We've got, 30 winds of magic. Well, indeed. Holy shit. Be still my beating heart. Eeny, meeny, mine. Oh, just purify. Oh, we got the green men. The green man. No, green men? No, green man. It's just a singular. It's just the one man, actually. I would like... You know what I want is a Circle of Truthsayers, because that would give banishment to the Druidic Initiates, which... I mean, everything else I'm just sort of like, that's fine, I guess, but just the fact they can just cast Banish, it would be pretty nice. Right. You... Or your friends with it. Why? But doesn't Wulfric start down here?
I travel the world seeking jewels. Today you bring one to me.
Okay, well, I'm not really sure what to do about that, to be honest. We could kill them, but then I'd have to come down here to deal with this. And then, oh hello, Gisero. What are you doing down there? Or up there, even. What are you on one? Hagendars. What are you doing? That's Wiston. For a minute though, I thought that was another Bretonnian one. I thought, what the fuck? What are they doing in the Empire? But no, it's fine. Right, do we need... right, one more turn and we got cash. That's nice. I'm going to say, let us... Oh, we got the beacon. It cannot be constructed in minor settlements. No, okay. Again, gives that diplomatic relations with Albion, which is us, effectively. Which is fine. I'm going to make myself some more cash, I think. And you boys, I feel like once we've got this in 5 turns, there is a medium threat of invasion. Do I want to catapult? I don't really know. They seem to bring a lot of like single entities. I mean, the thing is, we do have a bunch of these guys, right? So I could recruit if I need more help. I'm just trying to think, what can I use to bring down, like, big boys? And I'm thinking just giants. So maybe I just save for a giant or 2. Like, if I need to hammer something big, what am I going to use? Also something big. You don't fight Godzilla with tanks, do you? That's fucking stupid. No, you need another Godzilla, or a King Kong, or a Mecha Godzilla. I mean, you need just something as big as. That's why Pacific Rim, you had big robots, because you can't just shoot a monster to death. You need to fight it with something of equal size. That's just the rules. I don't make the rules, but it's just fact. Also, I believe. If I believe in facts hard enough, then they probably are true. Holy shit! Look at that income. Oh, what a turnaround! Holy ball! I mean, the fact that suddenly this building is now making us 507. The Waystone there is making us 507 there. Lovely. That's making us, what's that? 500, all 507. That's great. Although we are going to have to knock this down, which is disappointing. Because the only other option is I knock down the Great Ogham Circle, which I kind of am tempted to do now. The thing is, Albion's always had terrible winds of magic, and I think that might be inbuilt. So there's no point having extra winds of magic in the region, because you'll never make fucking use of it, will you? So I'm genuinely tempted to knock down this building. It gives more recruitment capacity, but if we recruit a couple of druidic priestesses, not that they're very useful, because the spells they've got are kind of arse. So, wait, not that one. The trees tell me much. Is it that one? Oh yeah, it was that one. Yeah, no, see. The Truthsayers are okay. Like, confident. I think a fireball's not bad.
Quiet. Listen.
And all he is just a follower of the sun god. Gonna be honest. If going to church made you be able to throw fireballs at people, I'd definitely be going to church. I'm just saying that, frankly, the reward for the time expenditure just doesn't seem worth it. For the Anglican faith, for me at the moment. But offer me the ability to throw fireballs at people, and suddenly I'm interested. Oh, finally. I was wondering when you would, you know, offer me the sprig of friendship.
Battle wizard.
Took you bloody long enough. Do I want to altar of the... Right, that's your capital. I think we go down and beat up your capital. Also, just make more winds of magic at the same time, because fuck my life, I need it. What is it? I've had, like, just awful. There's better winds of magic here. Everywhere I've been is just, I mean, I've only been to one province, in fairness, but still, it's been really bad. Do I want a giant? I mean, yeah, where is he? Davies. Ugh, that's a lot of turns. I'm going to recruit 2 giants. Just because. Just because. Yeah. Right, if we take the altar of the... I need Pack Ice Bay. Is it worth going down and taking Pack Ice Bay first? Maybe. Well... Little confederation. Cheeky confed. Okay, you're still recruiting, which is fine. We are going... Now, are you at war with anyone?
Woeful deity
the Great Orthodoxy. But I haven't met the Great Orthodoxy, so that doesn't help me. Okay, we're going to declare war.
No!
Yes. There's no point just saying no. That's not how this works. I will... I'm tempted to declare the time. No, I'm just going to purify and settle. I will... You know what, we'll knock that down. Get some defences here. Ooh, an Amulet of the Old Ones. Burst of life-saving hit points. It's a burst of winds of magic when activated. Oh, that's nice. Reserves per second. Plus 50. What the fuck? Jesus Christ, I need to get you almost killed. Duration. Forever. Have they thought this through? Because that feels like a very much a... I'm going to try and get you killed now so that so I get loads more winds of magic. But fine. I guess that is yeah, fine. We'll get the Monsters of the Misty Isle because I love my boys. I guess I'll give you Panzer Defender. We do not have any offense magic, just nothing. Which is, I guess, very Albion. Got the Chieftain tool there, which is nice to have. I wonder if there's anyone that will give us another... Trade? Oh, now everyone's comes crawling out of the fucking woodwork. I'm not going to trade with you because you're horny. Right, that's completely out. No. Refuse. It's weird the High Elves are playing hard to get. Well, you want it the most,
as you say.
So I'll give it to you.
Who calls?
Nordland wants it.
Only Sigma's God.
Empire's blessings. Yes.
I'm giving it to them because they're going to pay me the most.
Welcome to Valiant Lord.
And I want the money. If we get that, at least the garrison will be better. It's only 2 turns away from completion. It looks like the invasion just turn up. It's just a moderate. I don't know how much a moderate chance would be. Hello, Costaltin. Oh, you like me. Oh, you've taken that one. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Like, I don't... You know, having the coastline along here, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't really know. Yeah, the longship. I need to get that mod where it stops people from just never wanting to trade with you, which is quite upsetting. Not trade. I mean, trade settlements. They just never want to trade settlements with you. They just don't. You can. I don't think I've ever successfully managed to get a settlement off a faction. They just refuse. They value settlements so wildly highly that they will never... Like, you could have 400,000 and offer it to them for a settlement that is basically a minor settlement they've just settled, which is a ruin, and they would most likely probably go, nah. I think I know what it's worth. It's literally on fire. It's infested with rats. Well, yes, but the housing market these days, I think you find that this is actually just a fixer-upper.
Our paths have crossed.
Really? Is that the easiest way to go? I don't think it is, but I was too slow to stop you, so I guess it is done. Okay, we've got 2 giants here. How much woad do we have? Enough to do both of you? Because what were we thinking that one? Feral Rage. Feral Rage. Do we want... Do we? Yeah. Yeah. You know what? The more I think about it, the more I'm tempted to just not... Oh, well, the Citadel of Lead's got a special one as well. Fuck, didn't think about that. Oh, fuck, what does this do? Yeah, it's not that good. It's not that good. I could. I mean, I could. I just don't know if it's worth it. Yeah, I just don't know. Skirmish tactics. Invasion on routes. Where? Oh. Is that... Right, where is that going? Is it going for Conquata? I feel weird if it is. But we will upgrade you. I guess we can... just kind of see. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Why bloody not? Okay, we'll grab this. Oh, forbidden rods.
What brings you here? Orders?
Voice of command. Yeah, we got. Oh, there we go. Circle. So I can grab that, and now these boys have 2 uses of banishment, which will be very useful. Almost makes me want to get some more of them. Almost. Let's not go mad though. Let's maintain our composure. What's the garrison like here? Not really good enough to fend off a concentrated assault, but it's probably fine. Right, you're going to turn up. We've learned that we cannot ambush stuff because that's just not how it works. We can sit on them all day and does nothing. Oh, I could go with half. It depends what kind of army this is. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to leave it. Do I want to upgrade to you? Yeah, I do. I think I need to. Gissero, I don't know. It's also sudden. Maybe later? I'll ask again later and I'll mull it over. At the moment, I'm afraid I'm just gonna have to say, oh, Safri died. Well, at least they died horny, so that's something, I guess.
I will do your bidding.
Hello, friends. Are you just going? Are you gonna run away? I'm not surprised you want to run away. I'm not surprised, friends. Oh, but I can still reach you, so that's unfortunate for you.
What brings you here?
Okay, we can head back to the Crimson Harvest. We've got 2 of those provinces. They've got 1, and I guarantee.
I see past your sins. For now.
Thank you. Long ship graveyards. They value it at 62.5. 7 grand is enough to increase that or decrease it to 58.9. Now, doing the maths on that, and I think money valuation actually caps out at a certain amount. So effectively, that province is impossible to get off them. In spite of the fact that I own the rest of it. Which I just think that's bonkers. I can't believe they didn't take a look at that and go, oh, wait, this doesn't work. They must have looked at it, right? I'm going to get some more green boys. I love those green boys. They're so good. They're such good green boys.
Silence.
Sorry. Okay, what we got? Is it bad? Oh, that does look quite bad. Where are you go? If you go for Conquata, we're absolutely fine. If you skip past, if you go for the Isle of Wight, we're fucked. But if you go for the Citadel of Lead, which is where we're building the thing, so I don't know whether the invasion will just go for Conquata or whether it will go for wherever's building the thing. That's what I'm not sure about. But if it's going for Conquata, we're absolutely fine. I will give Alan a Colossal Strike.
Battle wizard.
Oh, hello. If I go there, I might be able to get an ambush. Oh my god, you've got a mammoth. I don't really, like, my units are fine, but they're not really, like, mammoth-proof. Okay, one more turn and we can upgrade that. Right, get defences there. Be a little bit more tanky, especially if they're bringing the army down here, which is fine. Plus we've got some reinforcements coming in. Well, no, you won't be able to spot me, because the player factions move first. And then so if anyone spots me, it's going to be this guy. He does have 2 Skinwolf Werekin in his army, which means they probably will spot me. How spotting works, I genuinely don't know. It's not the ambush success chance, it's a completely different mechanic, which there is, as far as I can find, no information about. Some people say, oh, it's like each army and agent have a chance to spot you, but there's nothing actually written down. Like, that's just the feeling they have. That's something they've heard somewhere else. But trust me when I say that I've asked the devs this, and I've had no response. So my suspicion is that it's buried deep in the code base somewhere, and I suspect it's something to do with agent, but basically if anyone can see you, they get a chance to spot you. Whether there's a chance to be spotted, increased depending on different types of agents, I genuinely have no idea. Right. I don't think that army is laying ambush. Were we spotted? We were spotted. We were spotted. Doesn't say who. I can't... Wait. That just a... Is that a... Are they right there? Is that an ambush? I can't tell. Hang on. Chaos Corruption. It doesn't say there's characters in the region increasing it. Nope, it's just a thing. Because here's the fun part. You can actually spot the AI ambushing. You can like see their army on the because I'm trying to find an example. Trying to find an example of someone like an encampment stance or something. But if you're an encampment stance, in fact, we can probably take you out. If you're not recruiting, you're not. Fine. I'll pop you out. If we're in camp. So you can see this little like camp thing around us. I don't think it does it with an ambush. Maybe it doesn't. But I'm fairly sure that you can sort of see, particularly with like beastmen armies, you can see the camp. You can't see the army, but you can see the camp. I'm fairly sure you can like spot them if you're careful on the campaign map. Maybe I'm thinking of beastmen and my brain is too full of cold to make the distinction. I'm gonna blame it on that. Hello.
You ask for a boon.
Can I have a defensive alliance?
And I will see if it is
$4 grand? Get fucked. You're not having $4 grand. You absolute lunatic. Okay, you're taking a little bit of a trip. What if I hop out here? If I get the green man. That's 17 guys. Right. Put you in ambush stance. Could get the, you know what? Let's get the archers. Fuck it. And these guys? Do I get the... Well, I could... How many guys have we got? 18. That'll be 19, 20. They're both good versus infantry.
Stop pushing it.
I mean... There we go. We've got a full stack now. Full stack, Glenn! Defender of Albion. It's very angry if people don't read the parish council minutes. Like, absolutely fucking fuming. Oh, did I think this was better? Can't remember. Sort of bloodshed. It does give you the more melee attack, which I think I like. You've got the Talisman of Preservation, which is fine. I'm going to give you the Forbidden Rod. There we go. You've got the Golden Shield of the Sun. That's nice. You get the... Yeah, that one. Skelly banner. A tribeswoman? Maybe not. Let's do... Ooh. Maybe. Raven Companion? Chance of stealing man. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Hopefully we get the ambush. If not, not the end of the world.
Our paths have crossed.
Where did that army go? It was here 1 minute. This bit, unless it died, unless something else killed it. You want to? Yeah, I'm not surprised you want a peace treaty, mate. I'm not surprised. You're having a rough time, but it's fine. We're going to deal with you. I've got another one. Yes, we've had first invasion. What about second invasion?
Trees tell me much.
Are you actually... It looks like you're going for Conquata.
Gairan whispers.
So, I'm okay with that. You go, you go, girl.
Their time.
And in the meantime, I'm gonna kill you. That's a lot of guys. What, is this settlement battle? Yeah. That's probably fine. Okay, so they've put up a barricade in our way. There's quite a large army here. Although, we do out... No, they do outnumber us. I was looking at that going, oh, for some reason we outnumber them. No. That's obviously not. Obviously not. Obviously. So, we've got a big old barricade blocker. Which means that we will not be able to advance just yet. Till we... Oh, Alan. Alan, you are not looking after... Mate. Petter's going to be all over you, mate. Look at this. Look at this. That's not good. That's not looking after you. No horse should have 8 javelins embedded directly in its brain. I'm not a vet. I'll hold my hands up. Not a vet. But fairly sure 8 javelins in the brain, not indicative of good horsemanship. Anywho, the barricade is holding the line for the moment, and they're sending units through. This is kind of annoying me because 2 reasons. One, if half of the enemy unit is the other side of the barricade and the half is the other side, and you tell your units to attack the... What they'll do is they'll try and, like, path around it to get to them. So all you can do is tell them to attack the barricade and hope that they'll decide to attack the enemy... See, this is what they're doing over here. I'll tell them to attack the unit, and they're all running off because they can't reach it. Or it's retreated across the barricade. Just really irritating, that. I mean, I understand the reason that you can phase through the barricade one way, but I feel like a barricade probably should be a barricade. Like, you can't do that. You could deconstruct it, but you can't just be like that should be I smash the barricade down, I'm through. Like, not they just keep sending units at me, which is what they're doing. They just keep sending units to attack me, and I'm having to deal with that. Never mind. So while that's happening, my centaurs have run around the flank and are now currently making their way up to the top. Why did CA never do their own, like, Age of Mythology type game? Like, you could have something like this. You know, Albion is basically Age of Mythology Celts, isn't it? Right? You could do that. Amazing. Do the Vikings. Fantastic. Greek. Egyptian. You're just thinking of all these amazing units you could knock up off your own back. None of that having to pay the GW license, which I imagine is a fucking... They're probably making bank from that fucking license. Didn't they say they're basically an IP company? Anyway, there goes the banishment from the Druids. And we're constantly healing up our boys, which is keeping them, you know, in the fight. The Chosen of Ishanos doing their best. I mean, they do have the 74 melee defense, 60 melee attack, 75. They are absolute just line breakers. And they are murdering everything that gets in their way. Problem is, it's very uncontrolled. Meanwhile, the centaurs are just running around causing all kinds of pandemonium. The enemy army can't quite decide if they need to chase them down or not. The centaurs have grabbed the objective there and now sprint away. My plan is to try and get them around up here and then potentially go and grab this objective. If we can grab this one, there's more space for them to attack, and hopefully they can hold that. While that is continuing, the Chosen murder the Marauders sent against them. Dural's actually doing quite a lot of damage here. I mean, it does have the bonus versus infantry, which is 30, so you know what? That's actually quite a lot of bonus versus infantry. Just got a big blob trying to force their way through the barricade. Those horses are absolutely brutal. Maybe it's the javelins in the brain. They've got a taste for human flesh now. Look at that. Every time they gently headbutt a marauder, he literally explodes into jam. It's deeply traumatic. Gentle nudge. We are absolutely hacking our way through them. Although, you know what, looking at it, we have, you know, less than 600 dead. Surprising. Anyway. I need to give these guys woad so they get their flanking, devastating flanker. And see if there's actually double their charge bonus when attacking the rear or flank of an entity. So they've already got 48, so that'll boost it very high indeed. And the natural melee attack and weapon strength gets boosted. Some Marauder Horse Masters. I had some oddity up here where I don't know, because I'm looking at the vision, and there was a horseman unit here, and my unit was here, and I was trying to chase it, and it kept phasing out. And I think it's because I couldn't see it, but it was very weird. Very odd. It's very hard to know where you can. It would be nice if you could click on a unit, hold a button, and see like where the just see where the vision is, like a button that you can like space, and you can kind of go, okay, this is where my units can see. This is where the enemy units can see. And then you can kind of use sight better, because at the moment you just have to kind of guess, and it's not even. And you might say, yeah, but you know, generals in history didn't get a button they could press to show them where no, but when you're at this point of view, it's very difficult to know, and particularly because the terrain is so fucking weird, where an enemy unit can actually see compared to where your units can see. It's just yeah. I mean, you can see it on the map, right? So it would just be nice to see, like, where can the enemy, what vision does the enemy have? Where are my units hidden? And that might give away the fact the AI knows where you are all the time. Anyway, we're grabbing this objective here. You can see a number of AI units moving to try to contest that. Meanwhile, down at the barricade, we're still not through. They're throwing more and more guys. In fact, they've thrown all the horse masters at us now. They're slowly just getting chonked to death. It's a slow process, but look at that. The Chosen of Ishanos, 174 kills. 6, 7, 8, there we go, 9. It's fine. Meanwhile, our cavalry now moving in to intercept. Oh, a lovely charge there. Immediately breaks those Marauder Horsemen. Centaur's doing a fantastic job of that little rear attack there. They're even fighting off some Marauder Champions and doing really well against them, actually. And look at that blob just starting to waver and rout, just hacking them to death. No problem there. We managed to fend off that attack, and that means we do actually have control over that key building, which means they lose their bonus. So they've now got less melee defense and leadership. Send our giants in to help out. A few half-hearted javelin thrown over the barricade, but it's not really going to help them all that much as we just start absolutely murdering the enemies on this side of the barricade. The barricade is down to 5,000 hit points. It's not going to hold. They've just thrown everything at me. They haven't even used the barricade correctly. They've just used it as to try and slow me down, but then thrown all their units through it. Very weird. Anyway, we managed to pull our units out of this engagement. Centaur's actually looking fair. I took a bit of damage there, but considering how many units they were up against, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, they're dealing with like 2 or 3 times the number of units that they have, and they've been doing amazingly, actually, grabbing that central objective for us. Really are the MVPs as we finally get around to smashing the barricade down. Now there's not many marauders left to stop us. A few javelins, put our shields. You know what? I really like javelins. I really like throwing javelins at people. I don't know why. It's just a mood. So this is... I was trying to chase these guys, and for some reason I just couldn't see them. Like, they were just invisible. Weird. Anyway. Another charge. They do have some spears this time, though. Centaur's getting a good charge in there. is looking a little bit dicey, seeing as the Centaurs seem to be dealing with the rest of the enemy army. Our forces have now managed to smash their way through the barricade and are advancing, after mopping up the last of the Marauder horsemen there, but we can now go and grab this objective, and you can look at the balance of power. They've only got 800 guys left, not looking so hot. However, the Centaurs kind of exhausted themselves. They've killed a lot of Marauders, but it looks like they might start to waver, but then just on the knife edge, the enemy army begins to break. Army losses finally taking effect, and the Centaurs managed to succeed in their objective of taking the central objective, to be honest, and allowing our forces to break into basically just doing all the hard work. Okie doke, I'm going to purify that settlement. Defenders of Cairn Malog. Okay. So we can take Doom Keep. I'm going to knock that down. And I'm going to build money. But okay, we've got 2 invasions. One of which is, they're just sort of edging their way towards us. I don't know whether they get, like, reduced movement or something, but they don't seem to go very fast. But either way, it looks like they're going to run straight into Glen. And Glen's going to give them a good old hiding. But that is going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.